Hello everyone, my name is Michelle, and my final presentation is on applying the SQ3R reading strategy to achieve learning goals. Starting with the definition of SQ3R, which is a reading strategy that helps improve comprehension and retention of reading material. It helps break difficult readings into small chunks so that an individual feels more motivated, and this strategy has helped me personally improve my study habits during my first year of college. The steps of SQ3R include step 1, survey, which helps you get an overview of the reading by browsing the headings, subheadings, and highlighted wording for the first 5 minutes. Step 2, where you use the headings to form your questions before you start reading. Step 3, where you actively read the passage and engage through it by either highlighting or writing notes and symbols on the text or in the margins and answering questions. Step 4, where you recite the answers of your questions to yourself verbally. And step 5, where you review your notes and add annotations and can also attempt to answer additional study questions. The benefits of SQ3R include enhancing your comprehension because the act of reciting answers as you read improves the understanding of material, since SQ3R has a built-in monitoring system with step 4. It also improves motivation through achievement because by breaking down difficult readings into specific steps, students don't feel as overwhelmed. And breaking it down into small tasks boosts energy and improves time management. It also improves your retention because steps 3 to 5 encourage active recall, which can help students transfer important information from short-term memory to long-term memory. And it also encourages concentration and organizations, since the structured approach of SQ3R encourages students to not only complete their notes, but also organize and review them within 24 hours, which is proven to have improved students' academic performance, as shown in the readings. How I have applied SQ3R in my academic career is at the beginning of my first year in college, I really struggled since I would procrastinate and either not complete my readings at all for my classes and never finish them. I would cram for my finals since I never wrote notes. I would also struggle to start my assignments or complete quizzes, and it really reflected in my bad grades. And how I have solved this is I have applied SQ3R, and a specific example that I could think of that reflects this change is my first reading journal for this class, where for the assignment I prepared by writing notes on the assigned readings. I created questions as I was writing notes, and I also highlighted vocabulary and key ideas. I created digital flashcards to remember important theories and strategies. And finally, I reviewed my notes and added annotations after I answered my questions from my notes. And after completing these steps, I was able to come up with an outline and I felt more confident. And I actually managed to complete my final draft before the due date, which I usually struggle with. An outcome of applying SQ3R is that once I began using it, I was able to accomplish my learning and studying goals through the following improvements. It improved my organization skills and study habits since I have a Notion calendar with scheduled study time for each week, and this has helped me to avoid procrastination because by using this specific reading strategy, it doesn't feel as stressful when I have to complete long and difficult readings. My grades have improved since using this new strategy, because as shown in my quiz scores, because at the beginning of my first year for my classes, my quiz scores were really low because I had trouble completing the readings. And now for this class, my quiz scores have actually been ranging from 86% to 100%. It also increases my motivation since I now use SQ3R for all my readings and I feel more confident because my comprehension and understanding of the text have improved and I feel more accomplished and motivated to complete my assignments. How students can adapt and revise this learning strategy is that the main point of SQ3R is to enhance comprehension and retention of reading material. So adapting or revising the strategy could help make it more effective for diverse students. An example of this is how visual learners can add charts or diagrams to improve their understanding. Similarly, auditory learners can use audio summaries or lectures or even discuss questions within their study groups. And students who struggle with the academic vocabulary in these readings can create physical or digital flashcards to review these terms. And as long as students understand and use the strategy, they can alter it as much as they want to include activities that can help them. Another example that I came up with is how Rachel has a multiple choice quiz coming up in her biology class that focuses on climate change. She is a visual learner and has trouble studying the assigned chapter. The chapter is 55 pages long and has few pictures or diagrams. Rachel can begin by reviewing infographics and charts on climate change effects through data provided in textbook or online resources. She can create questions that focus on data from the charts while she reads, and by reviewing her notes filled with these visual summaries and diagrams, her memory retention and reading comprehension will improve since she has altered some of the steps of SQ3R to fit her learning style and goals. That is it for my presentation. Thank you for listening.